Hi, friends and cousins. An idiot world out there. Not you guys. Not you guys. But anyway, let's go with this, as I say. Remember the times when we had to work and we had really bad colds that would take like a week and a half or two to get rid of? They were terrible. You were coughing up all kinds of stuff. Like for 2, 3 days, you felt like if you moved, it hurt. It was almost like a cold would be like a flu. But you never heard it talked about on the news and things like that. You never had people testing it to see what kind of cold it actually was. They could have done that. They could have done that. And they could have made us wear masks back then. They weren't ready. They weren't ready for that. Science wasn't ready for that. The Holy Science Alliance, modern day Moses in disguise right before your very eyes, wasn't ready for that. They weren't prepared for it. Slippery Manus Hands wasn't ready for it. Dr. Tony Elf wasn't ready for it. They didn't have it timed properly. So we kept working and suffering with colds and boogies, mucus, coughing things up, and people would be getting sick around you, and you'd warn them, and people would know to stay away. Common sense. And when older people die, you didn't want to get your grandparents sick with it. Of course not, because you'd worried it. I wonder if that would be the last one for them, the last straw. But we weren't tested with swabs. We didn't have numbers and cases for these colds and things. You notice every year the flu shot. Yeah, everybody races to get a flu shot. I not. I just stopped getting flu shots. I'm pretty old now. Almost 60. I don't get a flu shot. Why is it that they haven't eradicated the flu yet? They just didn't put enough work into it. I mean, they make a flu shot every year or so, right? Maybe they make more than that. I don't know. Maybe the one-eyed farmers are just, they're not into curing the flu. It's not deadly enough. Are you serious? And we already know that people have had flu shots with bad side effects. We already knew that for decades. The point is, oh, and by the way, when we had flus and colds, we'd lose our taste too. The point is, this special 91 DVOD that's been publicized so much. It's been so publicized. It's gotten so much publicity. You see? So much publicity that you can just see right through it. You know what I mean? I mean, if you can't see right through what's that guy's name? Slippery Manus Hands and Dr. Tony Elf Faucet running his mouth. You don't know if the virus is north or south. You know what I mean? Don't know if the virus is north or south. Don't you dare open your mouth, burp, sneeze, fart, or cough. I can just hear the mockers scoff. You know what that means? When the mockers are scoffing, it's time for Jesus to come back. Ain't that right? Get the thing out of there. So, that's another story. That's another story, isn't it? The world is going insane. We have people divided. I know, Tat, you're not watching because you usually don't watch. But you wanted to know the comments, so I'll just shout your name out there. Tat wanted to comment, so I commented, and well, no shit. Well, you wanted a comment, didn't you? Okay. Talking about aggressiveness and this and that. That seemed a little bit aggressive. trying to get your first comment for you. You prove that it's correct. People are flying off the handle, or whatever you want to call it. They're flying off the handle. You see, Jimmy the Jet Trail Prophet predicted all this 19 months ago at the beginning of the TP hoarding. Some of you may have remembered in the first video that I put up about masks. I said there will be all styles of masks, all colors, and girls would be, well, everybody would be wearing tight spandex. There'd be belly dancing music on in the stores. People would be walking around like, oh, hi, through the doors, you know, in a hurry with the face looking like it worry. And they go outside and forget to take the mask off. Ain't that right, Miss Lovey? She knows it. So, ever since the TP, did you ever see a publicized event that happened overnight? I got home from work. I had to run out and get toilet paper. Remember that, folks? Everything was 91 divide. 91 divide this. Oh, but it was called a different name back then. It evolved to 90. It was first called Corona, remember? Corona! It was called Corona. That's right. It's called Corona. It's called Corona. Everyone was buying that beer if they wanted to make fun of it. That's right. I remember people buying Corona beer on purpose. Just to make fun of it. And everybody was making fun of it in the first 3-4 weeks. Until they ran out of toilet paper. And then until they started enforcing laws. People thought it was a joke at first. And then I remember, and look at this. I am not on anyone's side. I'm on the sides of preferably common sense. Hopefully, I have much common sense. Hopefully you do too. Whatever religion you believe in, whether you're atheist, I don't care. Just maintain your common sense, please. Please. You know, atheists, it's another topic. You know, just because you automatically figured out that some things, you know, oh, they're stupid, they believe in the so-and-so God, doesn't automatically mean you have common sense. You were brought up in a particular way where you didn't have these things that influenced you. And the religious people, they may not see where they may be stuck, a little indoctrinated, and seen from a certain angle. But it's amazing that the religious people still maintained a bit of their common sense because they have a fear. They call the fear of God, but not necessarily. It's a fear of what man can do to you when they represent God or misrepresent God in whatever form you believe. So they have that kind of a common sense. And then people that are automatically, if you're on the atheist, so-called skeptic side, guess what? See, the religious people have a God belief, whatever God that is. The atheists, they have no God belief. Therefore, they must, and it hurts when you try to tell them that maybe some blood clots came from, or maybe some of the side effects that are said to be caused that to happen after you got the thing. Yeah. They don't like to hear it. It makes it, oh, don't, you're just, sorry, my hazard blinkers are on. I'm sorry if my hazard blinkers are on, but I'm not sorry. So you have no other choice but to believe. Believe in the one-eyed farmers. Hope, just as the religious people. Hope. You hope that is whoever is in control of the science. Hope they're not really that evil, that one-eyed farmerish to, well, maybe we'll just let some of the side effects that we know that are quite probable, just push them to the side and call them some lower scaled phrases After all, we do use pictures stirred with stir-fried words a lot. Yeah. That's what they do. Stir-fried words, pictures with stir-fried words. Yeah. So you hope you have no choice but to put your faith in the farmers, the one-eyed farmers. And this one over here might not know it, but they might be believing in one-eyed farmers. But when you go outside the many boxes that the farmers have in store for you, I call them freedom stalls because they stall your freedom, mind, body, and all. Call it a soul, call it yourself. But what they want to do is steal your wealth. That's right. Your personal wealth they want to attain. And they do that through your mind and your brain. Yes. I think you've had enough for now because I could talk about Adam and Eve and Abel and Cain, but it could make you insane. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that right now. So, what do you think, Miss Lovey? Over here, this side. This side, I'm talking to you over here. You know what I'm talking about? Sure you do. It's late. I've had a lot of frustration. And hesitation on things to say. And anyway, that's about it. Let people alone for a while. I don't bother everybody too much. Take off some songs. Say, I know people been unsubscribing and stuff like that. That's okay. I have the time. I'm such a. I wish I got 750 subscribers now. Got 750 subscribers. 51, 52. Somebody unsubscribed yesterday and the day before. Nothing you did. That's nothing I did. So, anyway, I can't watch all your shows. Because I got the other channels that I'm hiding from my parents on. That's why I had to make the other channels. You guys know that, some of you. Jeez, I got a whole nother story to put on the other channel. Somebody invited me to church today while I was sky watching. It's not a good idea, is it? So anyway, I was nice to them. I was nice. Very nice to her. Thank you, Jean. I know you didn't. I know you're not mean, but I can't come out to church this Sunday. After all I told you within 3 minutes, you think I'm going to come out to your church is going to be any different than the other 3 that had breakups in them? Let's see. Who else? That other atheist guy. Great sermons. But that guy, he's stuck on believing in, well, you better hope it. You better hope and give good thoughts. I know you don't mind good thoughts. You don't like praying, but you like good thoughts. All same to me. It's what you do with your thoughts that matters. You better hope that them one-eyed farmers are the ones that run the panty-face damnation administration legislation organization. You better hope that they're on your side, because it's all you got. It's all you got, man. It's all they got. The damn panty-face damnation organization legislation administration. You better hope that they got it right, because history will tell. But they'll make sure their history tells what went down. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble. Miss Lovey don't want me to show the mess. It ain't worse than the world.